Good morning, everybody. It's your old friend Crunchy Frog here, coming to you live from the Clash Battelle base. And it's a blessed day. Last night, since it's not on Trophy Road, I did a little extracurricular stuff in the Disturbed Graves mode. And in doing so, I unlocked some stuff on the old event here, the Crown Chase. And when I woke up this morning, I had a little surprise. I got all the Boneyard or Bonehead Brawl stuff that I had been wanting. All in one shebang, I got the Evolved Bomber. So I'm going to be using that in a little Royal Recruits deck that I made up and see how it goes. My thinking behind this is that they're going to have to arrows either the Dart Goblin, or not the Dart Goblin, but the Goblin Barrel or the Evolved Bomber. So I'm going to get value from one of those. Another little bit of news is that this little path here, they give you shards for the Evolved Dart Goblin. The Dart Goblin is one of my favorite troops, and it unlocks, I think it's in that Goblin arena. However, for some reason, they gifted me with a Dart Goblin. So I have it. See down here in the corner? I've already leveled it up one level because I've been donating to it. So, as soon as this little guy gets leveled up, I'm going to be using him. And so I'm pretty happy about that. Well, let's go over here. I've already gotten my little daily deals that greedy old Super Smell has been giving me. And proving once again that they're really not so greedy. Oh, look, here we have the... I kind of like that guy. But I'm waiting for special emotes. This one's kind of a weird looking emote, isn't it? Different art style. Anyway, let's jump into it. Test out the Evolutionary Bomber. And we're going to see what we can do with it. And, of course, the Royal Recruits. Now, sometimes for a first play, just to see what people have in store, I'll drop the Royal Recruits in the back. Oh, he's got them too. Well, what do you know? This is probably not a good thing, but we're going to send down our bomber over here. See if we can help our guys out a little bit. Of course, he's going to win the interaction simply because... Let's go ahead and arrow this down so we can get to a healthy Vizard. Put the Valkyrie in front of him. Put him a little bit too close there so that his Valkyrie gets a little bit more value. But let's go ahead and try to Goblin Barrel in there and see what happens. Very good. I think we're just going to drop the recruits on him. Why not? It'll give us a chance to use more bombers. Get those bombers going. And then we can have the Evolved Bomber at our disposal. Here we go. Very nice. Get a little damage on his other tower. And he's going to fireball the bomber. Okay. That's a really great trade. I like that. 4 for 2. Let's go ahead and send a wizard down this lane. See what he's got for it. And we'll put a Valkyrie out in front a little bit further. That way he can't just plunk down a Valkyrie and damage both of my units. Well, he does anyway. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to drop recruits on the wizard and the witch over here. And we're gonna bring in the Evolved Bomber. Now let's just go ahead and arrow that stuff. He missed the Evolved Bomber. But he brings in the Valkyrie, so he's good. And we'll take that tower. And guards will work out nicely for that. We'll put a bomber up there. Drop the Valkyrie down here to defend that witch. And it's game over. And we'll give him the good game. And we'll chew on a turkey leg. Very nice. Okay, let's see what we got in our lucky drops here. Ah, the Hog Rider can be upgraded now. Excellent. Oh, I tell you, every time you win a clash, they just throw stuff at you. Very good. The Royal Recruits. All cards that I like and use, except for the Royal Giant. And, you know, I might use the Royal Giant. Back in the day, I used to use the Royal Giant all the time. Okay, it looks like we have a new guy here wanting to join up. Like I said, if you're a subscriber, just apply and say that you're a subscriber and I'll let you in. Glad to have you. Glad to have the company. In fact, I'll show you what I do. I just go to my main account because I really need to promote all my accounts to elders so I can let people in with all my different accounts. But I'm just so lazy. Okay, what am I doing? Let's just go ahead and let him in. We'll accept. We'll tell him welcome. And then we'll give him a friendly emote. Let's see which one would be nice and friendly. Here we go. The little Sir Tag emote, I call it, because that's the one that Sir Tag used to always use. The Peace Out Girl Scout. The friendly little princess. Okay, very good. Our new member has already donated. What a nice fellow. Okay, now here we are. In our next match, we're going to keep going with our Royal Recruits and our Goblin Barrel. Since we have the Goblin Barrel, we're going to do that first play, because that's what Surgical Goblin tells you to do. And I think what we'll do is we'll bring a Valkyrie over here. Ooh, he's going to have the fabled Royal Giant. This is going to be fun. But I think that we can outwork him in the long run. But he's going to take a big chunk out of my tower, I'll tell you that. Yikes, come on. He's going to take my whole tower. What's going on there? That Royal Giant, I forgot how OP he is. Let's go ahead and send the old Goblin Barrel in. Yeah, I think that he's got the Evolved Bomber too. So we might have to save our arrows for that one. He also has minions, so I might have to save it for those. Let's prepare our arrows. Okay, he's going to plug things up with the barbarians over there. Yeah, that P.E.K.K.A. is not going to make it to my tower. You know, he's just waiting to trot in his Royal Giant and finish me off. See, that was pretty smart. He waits until my wizard is locked on. And then he releases his air cards that can die to wizard splash damage. So you can tell we're not dealing with some noob here. And we're going to go ahead and shield some stuff over here. Get those minions to get softened up a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and release the recruits. Yeah, it's a little bit sad that we don't have a better air card than the wizard. That's really all we have. Let's go ahead and distract those guys. and run some more distraction. I can't believe he hasn't released the Royal Giant. You think he would have? He could definitely have tied this game up. Maybe we kept him too busy and he couldn't save up enough elixir, who knows. But that's good for us. It looked like we were going to have a lot harder time with this guy. Pretty good player. I forgot to give him the good game and the well played, but sometimes you just forget to be polite. It's not that I'm not polite, I just sometimes forget. Okay, here we go. You know, it's hard enough to constantly come up with things to talk about and comment on, and also concentrate on the game. Speaking of things to talk about, I had a really good idea, a real $1 million idea the other day. And I figured I'd just go ahead and put it out there because I don't have the time to fulfill this or execute this idea. But if anybody listening wants to make $1 million, I have an idea for you. You remember back in the day when we had boy bands like NSYNC and the New Kids on the Block and atrocities like that? Well, I think that time has come for a new boy band. A heavy metal band of Amish boys or Amish teenagers. That's right. Imagine that. Barefoot, with their Amish beards and their Amish hats and their Amish clothes, playing heavy metal music that sounds vaguely like Rammstein. I think that's $1 million idea. Who wouldn't want to go see an Amish heavy metal band? I think that'd be so wild. Oh, here we go. And you could be the manager, you know. The manager was the guy who would audition all the dancers and the singers and pick the people who had the right look. And you could be the manager of this band. Gather them together. They wouldn't even have to be really Amish. You could just, you know, make them look Amish. You got some more Royal Giant cards. I'm not sure if I'll ever use the Royal Giant. Or I used to back in the day a lot, but... Oh, look at this. More Dart Goblins. That's awesome. Now that I have it unlocked, prematurely unlocked, they just keep piling it on. And I'm all for that. I love the Dart Goblin. One of my favorite cards in the whole game. Fire Spirits, not so much. Ooh, we got some Royal Hogs over there. Let's upgrade this Dart Goblin. The sooner I can use this guy, the better. And we'll upgrade some of this other stuff later, off camera. But for right now, oh, we got some notifications here. What is it? I'll just say, thank you very mucho. And I'll give him the smiley face emote. Okay. I know I probably shouldn't do that during my videos, but, you know, you're taking a peek into the life of a free-to-play player, and you get to see all the behind-the-scenes stuff going on. Besides, I'm only doing 4 clashes this morning, so, you know, we have plenty of time. Okay, I think I'm going to wait for this guy to make the first move, just based on my starting hand. Or I could just get real reckless and throw the guards down in a goblin barrel. Let's surprise him. Let's see what he's got. Ah, he's good. He was ready for me. And I, in turn, am ready for him. Let's go ahead and trot down this aisle. You know, I had a comment from somebody on my one of my videos who said that I was cannon fodder. Oh, looks like he got the Dart Goblin unlocked too. And you know, if you think that you're actually insulting me or being mean by saying stuff like that, it doesn't affect me at all. It really doesn't. Because you commented on one of my videos, which means you're watching it. And also, the YouTube algorithm takes it as a sign that I'm getting more interaction with my videos. And as such, it's actually a really good thing. It helps my videos reach more people. And it's just a good thing. It's a positive. That's right, we have a little... See, he's got a Dart Goblin too, so obviously he's been benefiting from the same things I've been benefiting from. He's been a busy boy. He's been doing what I do. But I think the time has come to maybe make him just a tad uncomfortable. So I think what we'll do is we're going, because it's close to double elixir now, we're going to trot out our Vizard, and we're going to start up a little Royal Recruits push. I don't know what he's doing. He's just sitting on his elixir over there. But he's going to have to do something. We'll put our Evolved Bomber in there so that if he arrows those guys, he's going to leave himself open. And we're going to get some nice damage to his tower there. Let's go ahead and do this. Place the arrows. Uh-oh. What's my Valkyrie doing? Hey, Valkyrie. Stupid Valkyrie. It just goes wandering off to the other side. But it's all part of the struggle of the cannon fodder free-to-play player. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this. Our Royal Recruits will take care of those goblins. Oh, and he uses arrows. Bad choice, my friend. And we're going to use our arrows on his Dart Goblin. He's smiling. And I'm chomping. He's in trouble, so I'm flashing the Goblin on fire. Let's go ahead and put our tombstone down. There we go. Good game, my friend. And well played. He's got the stupid pig blowing a bubble emote. You gotta love it. You know, even the toxic players in Clash Royale, I find to be greatly entertaining and amusing. But you know, it's good to not be so toxic. You know, because number one, it doesn't make your opponent really feel bad unless you're super sensitive. And also, it just makes it makes you look bad. You know? You don't realize how other people see you, but sometimes you need to reflect on how do you feel when somebody just BMs the crap out of you and just looks like a poor sport. Number one, you're not making them feel bad. All you're doing is making yourself look bad and immature. Okay, we're 10 crowns away from getting another shard, Dart Goblin shard too. Of all the things. You know, back in my day, shards were bad things. A shard was a bad thing. Okay, enough with my geezer voice. Alright, what do you got going on here? Anything to upgrade? Anything I can take into battle with me? Yeah, there's some things I could upgrade, like these Royal Hogs. Which, by the way, I love the Royal Hogs. Anytime you have pigs wearing helmets, it's always a good thing. No, I'm not going to use it right now, but I'm going to upgrade it. Sometimes you press the wrong button. When you have big, manly hands like myself. Okay. Here we go. Wow. Level 7. Oh, that's good enough for now. I can always donate more to myself because my main account has the Royal Hogs maxed out. Alright, let's go into our next match. And this episode is brought to you by the Royal Recruits. Let's go ahead and put this guy in the back. Put this wizard over to the side. See if we can't get a little bit of work done on that baby dragon. Oh boy, what am I going to do with these arrows? Oh yes, I'm going to chew on some turkey leg here for him. Oh yeah, he's very full of himself. I'm just going to flash my only other emote. Oh good. What we have here is a case of the witch who wants to meet the Valkyrie. So we're going to put a bomber down. And we're going to put a Valkyrie up here to negate the Vich. And of course he has the baby dragon. And he also has the evolved bomber too, which I'm not terribly fond of. I probably shouldn't have bothered defending that, but whatever. I'm really into taking a bunch of damage here. Get him, wizard! He's just getting one at a time. Let's go and send a goblin barrel over here just to distract him. Yeah, he's getting some damage on me, but we don't give up. Yeah, good. I'm glad he did that. Yeah, we'll give him the thumbs up. Very good. You're good, man. You're good. Oops. Why is he saying oops? Did he, like, spill his coffee or something? Let's put the Royal Recruits in the safe position. And let's nuke his little bomber before it gets too much value. We'll let the wizard take care of that. Oh, good. I'm glad he did that, because now it gives me a chance to send in the old goblin barrel over on this side with the Valkyrie. And we're going to hurt his feelings a little bit. All right, let's bring in the... Okay, he did it again. You see, you shouldn't really be doing that, my friend. It's not a good plan. We'll see if we can do some stuff here. Ah, yes, well, we're at a bit of a stalemate here. So we're going to want to go down this lane. And we're going to want to... Yeah, we're not even going to mess with that. We're just going to go down this lane. He's going to use his arrows on the wrong thing. It's getting a little bit hot and heavy around here. He likes to really abuse that little dragon of his. And he's making a mistake here. He's going for the 3-star, which he should not be doing. He should have been coming down the other lane. I'm telling you, because the 3-star is not a good strategy here. He's just really laying out those baby dragons. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do that. And do this. And do this. And do this. He uses the arrows on the wrong thing again. He should be using his arrows a little bit more wisely. So let's distract this guy. And overtime is over. Good game. And well played, sir. See, he's a polite fellow. As Sir Tag would say, he's a polite sir. Okay, you love to see it. Good sportsmanship. See, they're out there. Not everybody is toxic in the Clash Royale community. In fact, most people in the Clash Royale community are nice, decent people, and friendly and kind. And they like to play the same game that I play, which means we have something in common. We both love Clash Royale. No reason why we shouldn't be friends, right? Okay. And those are all of our attacks for this morning. Let's go and see what we can upgrade here in the old collection. Well, we can do the Royal Giant. It's not much of an upgrade. but he's on his road to becoming mighty and OP. So maybe for a video, I'll use him just to show how I use him, because I used to use the Royal Giant a lot. I used to love the guy. But I found that after a while, people learned how to defend. He's good at the lower levels, but once you get higher level, the players are better, and they know how to defend against him. Okay, we have 2. I could upgrade my balloon, but the balloon is not something I really use very often. So what do I want to... I think I'll save him. I could upgrade I could add him to my Goblin Barrel, but really not enough to do an upgrade yet. Okay, well, I guess that'll be it for now. And I'm so glad you stopped in, because it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day to be a clasher. And I will talk to you the next time. This is your old buddy Crunchy Frog, signing out.